right, so there's my truck right there. I got one more thing. Check this out. I'll show you how fast this thing accelerates. Oh my gosh. Oh man, that is exhilarating. All right, guys, so here it is. Here is blue. All right, obviously you know I was probably gonna get blue. That's one of my favorite colors. So here's my Tesla Model 3. Again, I've had this for a while. And again, I was just like, man, should I really share this on my tech channel or should I put it on my car channel? Undecided. Still might not put it on the car channel because my car channel, people are there to see other types of cars, I guess. But, you know, I don't know. Right now, this is on the tech channel right now because this is tech and I love tech. This car is, all jokes aside, is pretty much just a big computer. And I found out that a lot of creators drive electric vehicles, but they kind of get into a promotion mode, and I'm not that type of cat at all. So I wanted to find time, and I made time to show you my vehicle that I've been driving daily. Now, the main driving force was Tesla's network, and then also the price. So I'll just start there. I got this car for $38,000, folks. 2023 Model 3 rear-wheel drive. And it also has what's called an LFP battery. So if you don't know, I've been doing a lot of research on Teslas, and a lot of you guys who have Teslas cannot charge to 100%. It is not recommended that you charge to 100%. This car can. This car can charge to 100% every day if I want to. I can leave it on the charger at my house 4 or 5 days, 4 months. It won't matter. The battery will not die. It won't go bad, I shall say. After reaching out and talking to several different Tesla reps, they were like, yeah, you're getting the LFP battery, so make sure you charge this to 100 at least once a week, and then you can freely do what you want to do, charge it every day if you want to 100, whatever. So the estimated range on this is 272, but when you charge it to 100, it actually shows 273. So a great driving force, like I said, was a $38,000 price tag. And then, pardon the wind if it's really windy, and then I got $7,500 back on a tax credit. And so you see how it's starting to drop in price. And then the estimated gas savings is about $5,000 or so dollars. Basically, I got this car for $25,000. Simply put, a phenomenal deal. Now I went with the metallic blue, which I think is like one of the best colors ever. This color is so sick in person. And I was impressed to the point where, because I didn't want white, because if I would have got white, I just would have got white interior, and then I just would have went with the standard like most people do. But I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna get a color that I actually like. So this blue was actually pretty good. So these are actually just hubcaps that come off the vehicle, but they're on there to save range. And again, remember the estimated range is 272 on this car, but you can charge it to 273 when it's full. So coming around the front here, very beautiful. I did do a couple of things already. You probably can see there's carbon fiber right here, and I put carbon fiber on the back. So I put carbon fiber on the back emblem and the front emblem because there's no chrome or anywhere on this car, and that emblem was chrome, and I didn't want any chrome anywhere. This is all the way they come now. They used to come with chrome all around the windows and stuff like that, but they come just like this. So let me go ahead and show you the rear. There you go. Nice little carbon fiber there. And the only thing I've done was the carbon fiber on both emblems, and then I tinted the windows. And that is it, folks. I have no intentions to do anything else to this car because I got this to drive. Now, I've had this car for a little bit of time now, and I already have almost 1,000 miles on it. I got it to drive. So I think it's important to note that there's a lot that comes along with this. So there's a lot to get used to when driving this car, and we are going to step inside and I'm going to show you. But first, let me give you another angle. So the body lines on this thing are absolutely beautiful. A lot of people check their Teslas. You got to inspect it. And again, the buying process from Tesla is absolutely phenomenal. Now it's kind of I waited until the sun went down because we're under a heat advisory still, and it is 110 outside, folks. 110. So let's jump inside. As you can see here, now one thing I want to mention before I jump inside, this car does not have keys. It actually has like a little card for a backup, but then you pretty much use your phone. And here's my Pixel Fold, and that's about how long I've had this car. I had this car right before the Pixel Fold came out, so I decided to go ahead and pair my Pixel Fold because this is my daily driver. So I just need to have my phone on me, and I can walk up to the car and unlock it, and you know, it's just a great deal. So the handles are actually flush here, and then you push in here, and then it'll unlock for me. Now it's still locked because, you know, the windows are folded in and everything, and you know, we're going to get in, but it's very simple. Just walk up to it. If you are me with your phone, push it in, the car will unlock because it knows I'm next to it. And before I get in, there are cameras everywhere. As you can see, there's cameras here. I know this isn't your first time with a Tesla or seeing a Tesla, but remember, you're talking to me. I was totally against EVs. So when I open it up, I did do one other thing. I forgot, I did a couple things to the inside. So recap real quick. I tinted the windows, and this is a complete glass roof, so I tinted all the top window. And then this is the wood when you get the black. And so I tinted, I added the wood interior accents right there, put carbon fiber here, and I put a carbon fiber overlay over the frame of the head unit, the 15-inch tablet, basically. So let me get inside here. Now, I'm not going to lie to you and tell you I'm going to go over all these features. So yeah, that's not going to happen. I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I'm going to do that. You've seen a bunch of Teslas. This is just me kind of saying, hey, I'm finally in an EV, and I don't make fun of them anymore because I actually really like them. But this completely glass roof is so sick. As I tilt and drive you crazy there on camera. But yeah, here's the car. I like that it has a color of the car on here. You can actually change. There's so many things with this car that you can actually do. Tesla owners are not surprised at all the things that are on here. You can swipe here, different things. So I've got 717 miles on here. And surprisingly enough, I don't have range anxiety. I don't. I don't have range anxiety. I thought I would. As you can see here, I've got roughly 228 miles left on this particular charge, and that equates to about 84%. So I leave it on miles because I'm used to looking at a car for miles left from my regular gas vehicles. But there's a lot to go through in this car, and I won't want to bore you too much, but there is a ton of things here. And I have one reason what made me really love this car is I can put passcodes on everything. To open my glove box, you need a passcode. You need a passcode, period. You need a passcode to drive this car. So when I put my foot on the brake, you need a passcode to drive the car. So me being the tech guy that I am, I thought I should have done this a long time ago. Like, what was I thinking? But again, there's a whole bunch to go through in this car. I mean, I'm not a Tesla expert. I'm not an EV expert. I'm a novice. I'm sure you guys will have plenty of things to tell me about your Tesla. But I've been driving this for a while now, and I'm really impressed. I was very hesitant on showing it to you because I said, man, these guys are going to tear me up. I clowned EVs. But folks, basically getting this car for $25,000 after all is said and done is a phenomenal deal. And I got free supercharging. But again, I did install a charger at my house. I don't know if I said that or not, but I did install a charger at my house, 240 volt. So I can charge this car up in about 7-8 hours from about 8% to 100. It took about 7 hours and 40 minutes. So that's pretty good. Considering if you don't have that type of charging at your house, the 240 volt, it takes 22 hours with a regular house plug to charge this car. So I just wanted to show you it was here. I can't go through all this stuff, man. Some of this stuff, I'm still getting used to it, if I'm being honest. There are some things that I love about the car. I love that I can pretty much turn the AC on as I get out here. I'll open the back up and just show you some things around here. It's lots of leg room. This has about the same amount of room as my Cadillac CT5 V, or my CT5 period. I can actually control the entire car from the app. See it here. So let's go to my Tesla app. Okay. You can see here it mirrors everything that's going on with the car. Look at this. 2 doors are open on this side, so 2 doors open there. So I can hit open down here, and it'll open the back trunk area. And speaking of that, and I'm going to open the front too, I'll show you that. You can hear it open up. It is a ton of room. Oh, I forgot, I did add something else. I also added weather mats throughout the entire car, my bad. I've had this for a while, man, and so I wasn't even thinking about some of the stuff that I've done. But I added weather mats through the entire car, front and back. Yep, I added weather mats. Let's put this in here because I'll need to ship something at some point. But I did add weather mats through the entire car. Here's the front area. Nice, deep frunk, if they call it, frunk. This is definitely different for me, man. I mean, this is a completely different thing for your man Jay. I guess you would say old school, and this wasn't my thing, but I'm into it now, folks. I should have been into this because I'm a tech guy, but I guess it took some time to grow on me. I'm that type of person. I'm not quick to adapt to certain things that I feel I'd rather have an ICE vehicle. I can actually hit this button up here, and it'll close that. It'll shut the car up, and just come up here. Big trunk area, and even in that trunk area, folks, it is push on either side of here like this. Don't push in the center to close your trunk. But it is just an amazing thing how nice this is right here. I've enabled so many things on here. This is just a good look for your man Jay, because I was very skeptical and I really didn't know what I was getting into. I drive like V8s and sports cars, and again, you want to see, and if you walk away from it, it locks the car. That's a great safety feature. You can turn that on or off, but I just really wanted to show you that, hey, you know, I'm getting with the times. I know this car has been out for what? This has been about 16 years, something like that, since the first Tesla. 14 years, I don't know how long it's been, but I'm glad I waited, because my Tesla can charge to 100%. And mind you, this is the slowest Tesla. It's rated at 5.8 seconds to 60. But folks, this has what's called instant torque. And when I tell you this thing gets out there, it is incredible. So let me close this video out, because it's getting late. Well, it's getting dark. It's not getting too late, but, well, it is getting kind of late. It's about 9, almost 9 o'clock. All right, guys, so I'm done being an old grouch and talking about EVs and saying how they're not that great, and I'm convinced. I mean, if I can be convinced, anybody can be convinced. So I'm happy, man. I'm happy with it. Now, this is just my scoot around town, take it on I don't want to spend any real money on gas anymore and oil changes and all that stuff. So I plan on, if I end up keeping this thing's going to have like 1 million miles, because I've been saving the miles on my other vehicles and putting all the miles on this. It's no gas, it's no oil changes, it's no nothing. I just plug it up at the house. It's ready in an hour or two, or depending on what level it's at, and I'm out. So thanks for watching. Again, I didn't do like a delivery day and all that kind of stuff. I just felt like I'm just gonna start using it, and I'm skeptical about what I want to share online too. But I'm actually pretty excited that I got this vehicle, and it has saved me a lot of money already. For some of the trips I've taken out of town like 3 times already, and I didn't spend any money because I have free supercharging. But more importantly, if I did need to charge up, there are Tesla chargers everywhere. And I did test out the charging at a Tesla supercharger twice already, and it can charge this car in 20 minutes, I'll say. I went all the way to 120 minutes. It is ridiculously fast. So, with that being said, I won't clown EV people anymore. I won't make fun of EV people anymore, because I'm one of them now. Just like how I used to make fun of Apple people. I've been an Apple fan for a long time now. So I appreciate you checking out this video. And I thank you for supporting the channel the way you have. But I've just got one more thing. Yes, one more thing. So there's my truck right there. I got one more thing. One more thing. Check this out. Well, what do we have there? Well, look at that. There's another one. That is right, folks. Your eyes are not deceiving you. There are 2. So here is blue right there, and here is red. So yeah, ended up getting another one. It was too good to pass up. And did the same thing over here. Added the carbon fiber, same as the blue one right here. And she drives this one. Added the wood there, did it all the same. It's all the same. Just 2 of them now, 2 easy daily drivers. As you can see, the truck is still out there. But I do have something else I want to share, but you have to go to my car channel for that. So haven't tinted the windows on this one yet. We'll be doing that. I did go ceramic tint, if you're wondering. Cost about $500, I think it was, but had to get this done. It just looks like a whole nother car with it tinted. It just looks like a completely different car when it's tinted. But this red, this is multi-coat red. This is how it looks in red, if you're wondering. But anyway, I'll close out like that, man. I don't know what else I can say. Driving Teslas daily now, and so the fuel savings is just incredible. And it's 1,000 degrees in this garage, so I'm about to get out of here. It's your man Jay. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. But I still got one more thing.